Well, the anthem is out the way. It's time to play semi-final day, part 2. So who is going forward to meet the Billingham Buccaneers tomorrow in the Laidler final? Well, the next 60 minutes will tell us.
Well, I think if there were odds, I think maybe Sutton would slightly have the edge. They had a bit of slightly better record in the regular season. They edged the head-to-head series 3-1, but as you were saying in the previous game, the form book doesn't really count for much when it comes to an occasion like this. And for Coventry, certainly they'll just be really pleased to be here. They last made the playoffs in 2014, so a decade since they've been here. I think that's a good achievement for them. Sutton, meanwhile, they've been knocked out in the semis the last 2 years.
Well, we'll go down to have a look between the pipes now, and it is Hayden Laybrick who gets the nod. Not surprising, to be honest with you. Lay obviously needs to keep himself fresh in case he gets called into action later on tonight. So it's going to be Laybrick between the pipes for the Blaze. On the other end, you can see there's Templar and Morgan, and they're all there. King, yep, there we go. There it is, King, confirmed. Yep. So again, not surprising really.
No.
Well, this is bound to be an interesting one. It's all to play for, and I'm going to leave them in your capable hands, George.
Thank you very much. So, trying to get a little handle on the opening lines for two teams that we don't see play very often. Looks like Coventry will be lining up with Daniel Kent centering a line between Ollie Harris and Sam Prosser. Meanwhile, on the other side, we've got Morgan Glasby lined up. Usually, with who taking the draw, I'm not sure.
Usually it's
going to be his brother.
Yeah,
looks like Lawson Glasby is going to take centre on that top line. Is this an all Glasby line? I can't quite see the...
It normally is.
The other winger.
No, it doesn't. It looks like it's Colton, to be fair.
Oh, okay. Sam Colton not playing defence then, as we had him listed as a defenceman, but he's started the game as on the wing here. Blaze control it from the face-off, and Gavigan plays it across his D partner and now just chips it forward to Harris. Harris, head up, legs moving, and a nice pass across to Prosser. Prosser taps it in behind himself. And now Kent, just out of Kent's reach, so Sutton can control with that high one off the glass, which is landed for Harris. Harris backhands to Kent. Kent back inside for Harris. But that didn't land cleanly for him. Now Colton bangs one off the boards and chases down Kent. Coming over the blue now, Sutton onto the backhand. Saunders didn't quite get enough on the shot. And now Kent for the Blaze, passed up to Wheeldon. Wheeldon couldn't handle that. Blaze take a change.
Yeah, very early. It's quite clearly Sting that have got the control of this one.
Cameron Glasby backhands it in.
Oh!
Unpleasant spill there for Russell. Went face first into the boards, but he pops straight back up. Now Mellett rides the hit from Kushnerenko as he taps one out to neutralise.
Kushnerenko, we've seen around the league. Got a former D-side Dragon as well.
That's right, yeah. Kushnerenko now has just given it up to Mellett, but thankfully it was offside. Well, luckily anyway for Kushnerenko. And we're going to have a face-off at the Sutton blue line.
Well, not an explosive start like we've had for the last couple, but certainly, dare I say, the Sting showing their teeth early.
Brooke Smith wins the draw for Coventry. And now Parham. Sutton recover the puck. Shoot one in, which will be an icing whistle. So no change for Sutton, and it's coming right back into their zone in front of Lewis King.
8:15 remains in this first period.
No goalie called into action just yet. Brooke Smith on the draw with James and Brooks. Oh, he's got a turning shot now.
Oh, good effort.
Save
and again, King.
And second save.
Well, he does well there.
A weak backhander that he just swallowed up.
But he had to react quickly though. He comes off the pad, straight back at him down his throat. Well held though, make sure there was no loose change.
Brooks Smith wins another draw, and it's a quick shot from Brooks. Kicked away by King. Now Sutton trying to break with Templar, but Parham on defence for the Blaze will go back to recover to James. Nice quick up there to Brooks Smith. He can chase in now against Kushnarenko. And he's come away with it. Brooks Smith out in front to Lewis. Oh,
good effort again.
Shot was kind of a floppy one through traffic, but King snagged that. 4 or 5 saves now already for King.
Well, I was going to say, they're doing what they need to do. They're putting pucks on net, showing pressure early to King, forcing him to save them.
So it'll be Ethan Wheeldon on the draw for Blaze. But it's won by the Sting, and Colton manages to tap it forward. Gavigan goes back to collect on defence for Blaze. Gavigan uses the boards to ring it round for Lewis. Jenkinson now at centre ice. Gets it into the Blaze zone, but not with control. So O'Neill tries to get it out, but Blaze not quite managing to clear yet. They will now.
Good break.
O'Neill steps past one man, plays it to himself off the boards. Oh, and then centering feed.
Beautiful pass, beautiful play.
Which was right there to be finished by Wheeldon. But it came kind of weakly off his stick. Now, battle won by one of the Glasby lads. Oh, Glasby! Well, that was Lawson Glasby, who had a glorious opportunity. First major save for Laverick. Now, Morgan Glasby turning, looking for his brother out front. Another save, Laverick, and the rebound came off Park and nearly went back towards the open net.
Colton doing well to keep that forecheck pressure
Colton
up.
working hard as enabling Sutton to take a change in control. This is Russell, puts it back down for Colton. Colton's missed his change, but he's doing some great work here for the Sting. Up to the point, back down, Russell. Back in for Saunders. Saunders over to Marples. Marples swings it back around for Russell. Russell up to the point. Long shot in, and a little deflection there. Saw the puck bounce harmlessly out to the side. Good press here by Sutton.
Good bout of pressure, certainly. You can see the Glasby's going to work. Keep piling that pressure on. And like some Marples, and they're just trying to stop any breakaway pucks as well.
Truswell pumps one back in deep for Glasby. And Saunders, and they were looking for the man in front. Truswell's got it again at the point. Throws one in. This is some sustained, a full shift of sustained pressure for the Sting here. And Saunders has come loose with it at the top of the circle. Tried to feed Glasby. Couldn't find the stick though. Now Russell in the corner. He's got loads of time to get his head up and take a look. Feeds Marples. Glasby tried to redirect that, but he redirected it wide. And now, well, Cov have gone for a change, and Marples has got loads of room to step in and shoot. Good block by Park. Sumner for Blaze. Oh, once again, Sutton can disrupt. This is some great forechecking work here by Spencer. And now it looks like Blaze have iced the puck. So, yeah, a really strong start here for Sting.
Good 4-minute battle pressure there, at least, as they were piling pucks on the net. But I'll tell you what, right now, they look dangerous, but they're just not looking like they can quite finish it. They still look like
they haven't
Blaze.
Quite found the sticks in the right position. But the forechecking, turning pucks over, pressuring defenders. It's
there.
A strong few shifts for this Sting team. Now Spencer wins his battle, knocks it up to the point. Bennett puts it back down. An inside feed!
Oh, there it is, Templar.
There it is, Bailey Templar.
What a play that was. Absolutely superb, and he gets them on the board and away. Well, we'll take a look at that again now. The puck comes in, Templar finds himself right where he needs to be, slap bang in front of the netminder in the crease. Puck comes in, little deflection off the stick, and past Laverick, and just like that, it's Sutton Sting 1, Coventry Blaze 0.
Well, you felt that was coming after the pressure that Sutton were building. Now, Can they extend this lead? Kushnarenko back across to Bennett. Bennett turns on the puck, plays it back to Kushnarenko, his D partner. Kushnarenko heads up ice, onto the backhand, gets it to the red line and bats it forward. He's now beaten Kid Carlo for the Blaze, but Kid Carlo's got the puck back, swings it round for Harris to battle for it, but Sutton have got it back.
Looks like he has woken Sutton up now. Starting to really go at net, but the other thing you notice in the checks is starting to be finished as well.
So Cov have got their first line forwards back out, but it's Sutton who've interrupted with Morgan Glasby looking for Colton. So we see the line ones match up again here.
Blaze.
Up comes Gavigan for the Blaze. Gavigan to Kent, and then Gavigan's shot is an easy glove for Lewis King. Face-off will be down in the Sutton zone.
Well, the other games we saw early goals, and then the game kind of holds on to the end of the first, wakes up again in the second. Are we going to see a repeat of this so far? Because right now I've got a feeling the Sting have got more in the tank for this period.
So Brooks Smith and Brooks go to work. This is Brooks, 87, protecting the puck. Puts it back into the far corner. There's no checking pressure there though, so Sutton can bring it out with Glasby and Russell. But James recovers for the Blaze. They opt to just tap it in behind Lewis King's goal. Good clean breakout here from the Sting, and it's Glasby.
Good.
Cameron Glasby drove wide.
Good defensive stick work there by the Blaze.
And then recovered the puck. Now he's going to look up to the point. Shot in from the point was a slow one, hit a leg, has come out to Marples. Marples down to Saunders. Saunders, Marples, looking to find Russell. That was away from him, but once again Cameron Glasby is going to recover this puck for Sting. He's done a lot of that already this first period, just finding secondary pucks. Marples tried to get one inside, but that was an easy pickup for Brooks Smith. Brooks Smith got caught carrying it out, and that was almost turned right back towards the Blaze net.
Yeah, Blaze just experiencing a bit of pressure again from the Sting at the moment, as they're finding it difficult to get out their own zone.
Blaze do eventually control it, but the pass breaks down at neutral ice, and back comes Sutton. Nice little bit of skating there from number 6, that's Spencer. Meadows throws the body on Park. And Spencer, very good battling down low. This Sting forecheck, Coventry are finding it difficult to handle, to be honest. Oh, out in front for Smith.
He's managed to recover it.
Smith shooting on the turn. Now it's Wheeldon. Wheeldon's shot is spilled by King, but Sutton managed to clear their zone. And now that was Upton across to Coney. Meadows is bodied off the puck, so Coney can get it back down as far as the Sutton D. Good pass, cross ice on the stick of Meadows, but he couldn't control it. So Coventry will look to get possession. Head up ice, and a good pass up to Smith. Smith, nice move, passed it to the skates of Venus, and then stepped over and took a shot that was deflected and fluttered in behind the Sutton goal. Sutton come round now, just chip one off the glass. Pressure at centre from Templar, chopping it down behind the Coventry goal. And it's turned over. Oh, well, Spencer got it and he fed it right up the middle.
Yeah,
but
dangerous moment there.
The Sutton players had not changed quickly enough to recover, and then it was almost there a break for Coventry, as they had two men free at centre. And now this is a break for Sutton. Colton shoots low. Laverick shut that down nicely.
Oh.
A little bit of bumping off the puck. But yeah, good chance there for Sam Colton. Stepping over, took a low shot.
Kushnarenko, not surprisingly. We know Cam Kushnarenko's a hot-headed player. We've saw him many times in the past. so I would expect him to get a bit feisty.
So just under 10 minutes left of this first period. Sutton currently in control, 1-0. Lawson Glasby off to Colton. Colton looking for the other Glasby brother, Morgan. Would have been a nice little play, and big hit sends Morgan Glasby crashing to the ice. Lawson Glasby recovers in the neutral zone, plays it to Bennett. Bennett carries over. Bennett carries it all the way down behind the goal line. Coventry flip it up, but they can't clear the zone. And now you see, once again, it's turned over. Sutton good at winning possession down below the Coventry goal line. Up to the point, Bennett, shot in. Oh, the stick was there from Colton, and a very quick whistle because that puck was loose. Referee can't be blamed. He couldn't quite see it.
No, and a lot of shoving and pushing going on in that crease there then as well. 9 minutes 11 remaining in this first period. Still Sutton Sting 1, Coventry Blaze 0.
So Saunders wins the draw for the Sting, but the referee is not happy with something or other, so he's going to ask for this to be redone. Saunders will have to win another one, and it is the Sting that come away with it.
Good work in the corner there, holding the puck up.
Glasby just protecting against two Coventry checkers, now doing a good job of hustling the puck forward. Turned over below the Cov goal line again. Saunders up to Glasby, back to Saunders. Backhands one round for Russell. And this is Harris, who rode a check, and that's helped to get Coventry loose with Kent. Kent looking for an inside pass. That was cut out by Josh Humphreys. And now Glasby, Cameron Glasby, goes onto the backhand. Tried to get inside. A decent move there by Kib Carlo to read that and shut it out. Spencer briefly won it for the Sting, but they've got it round to Marples at the point. Marples pumps one back down behind the Cov goal. And once again, the puck is turned back over to the Sting. Most of the play in this period has so far been in the Coventry zone. Spencer handles and then just drops a soft one into the corner. Now Coventry will come away with it with space. Harris tried to just play a soft pass through the centre. That was cut out by Meadows for Sting. Sting now changing sides of the ice effectively, and Spencer backhands one in for Templar. Templar not challenged, gets it back to Spencer, but the defenseman shut the door on that, and now it's out front for Meadows. Couldn't quite get a shooting opportunity. Spencer will though. He wears one high, which Laverick had to fight off. Sting recover the rebound.
Sting banging on the barn door at the moment.
Meadows knocks it behind for Upton, who briefly juggles the puck, then takes a hit from Spencer. Now Harris, oh, that's a turnover. Tapped one forward for Kent. Just haven't found an effective way to actually get out of their own zone against this Sting forecheck, the Blaze. See if they can do it now. Just tapping one up to empty space. Marples for Sting. Swings it back towards the Coventry goal. Now James has got a step. He's coming right up through the middle. Good bit of back-checking pressure,
Beautiful.
but James is still going.
Good shot,
his
rebound.
His low shot created a fantastic rebound opportunity. Now Brooke Smith, bodied by Marples. James tried to get it deep into the Sutton zone, but that didn't work, and Sutton clear the lines. O'Neill now, oh lovely. One move, two moves, drives wide, opens his feet up, but there's no one there to support him, and so nothing comes of it. Oh, big collision there between Kent and Colton, I think. And now Lawson Glasby backhands one into the Coventry zone. Gavigan, oh, it's been given away by his D partner. That was James. Oh, out in front now, Kushnirenko shoots. No, he's hit the side netting.
Wow, that was close.
There was a clean look there for Kushnarenko, but he couldn't hit the target. Colton now holding the puck up against two Coventry defenders. Oh, nice little move by number 17. That's one of the Glasby's, Morgan, I think. High shot in, block it into the air.
On his head,
Colton went for the header there. The other player, more conventionally, the defending player, just punched it away. So Colton ended up taking a bit of a knuckle to the face. But if you are going to try and head the puck,
they're playing too much warm-up football.
Straight up the middle. Here comes Russell handling.
Right up Route 1.
Just lost it. Now Russell swivelling behind the Cov net. Glasby up to the point. Total control this for Sutton here. Glasby bodied away from the puck, and yes, the Blaze do get it out. Now with some speed, here comes Ethan Wheeldon. Trying to lift the stick on Bennett, but Bennett did a good job. Now plays it off the boards to himself, and now Bennett is up to centre. He's going all the way. Is this end-to-end stuff? It really is. Backhand. Well, he thought, how do I cap this off? I'll go between the legs. But he didn't get the contact he was looking for. That would have been something special. It's icing whistle here against Cov, as we've got under 5 minutes remaining of this first period. Sutton have been pressing. They've had the best of the play in the Coventry zone, but they're only one goal to the good.
Okay, and we are experiencing a technical issue quickly. We are dealing with that, so please bear with us.
Templar wins the draw, and a slap shot from Jenkinson was fluttering, and Laverick thought he'd take no chances and snap it in the glove.
Okay, and we have dealt with that, so apologies there for that split-second delay.
So Sutton continue to push for their second. This is Coney on defence for Blaze. Another loose one. Eventually blocked by a Blaze player, and they knock it back up, only for Sutton to very quickly regroup, turn things round. That pass hit a stick as a giveaway to Templar. Spencer inside to Templar. Now Meadows knocks it down to Spencer. Spencer reverses it, but it's only a Coventry player there, and another fairly careless attempt to clear the zone.
Time ticking away here in this first period, and right now Sutton are in full control.
Yeah, Coventry will be happy to hear the buzzer with the score still at 1-0, the way things are going.
There's a ruck in shoes behind the net.
So Spencer trying to kick the puck free from Coney, and he's managed that. Templar then knocks it back to Spencer. Spencer knocks it in behind. Sutton always comfortable just knocking the puck back behind the Coventry goal, because whenever that happens, they appear to be able to come back up with it after a bit of pressure. Not this time though, because Coventry have cleared their zone now.
He says it's right, helps Spencer to get that one dumped back in.
Spencer swings a soft one into the corner, and Sutton changing. Here comes Lawson Glasby with speed, and Marples has turned it over, and he'll just tap it forward again behind the Coventry net. Up to the point now with Colton. Colton handles nicely and drags and shoots, and that was swept away by Hayden Laverick's stick up into the netting.
2:49 remains in this first period, still a goal to the good for the Sutton side. And you can see there is plenty more up the sleeve of the Sting. Coventry just on the back foot at the moment, really struggling to get out their zone. Every time they try to do so, it seems that puck finds its way straight back in there on a Sutton stick.
Sutton looking hungry. That shot from Colton was blocked. Morgan Glasby is pinned against the boards, but he's able to protect the puck. Now Colton, nice little move. Knocks it across to Marples. The defenseman's come right down to the corner here. Out in front for Colton. Colton shot it wide though. And then another feed which went through everybody. This is Lawson Glasby. Super pass across to create a shooting opportunity for Marples. Up to Glasby. Glasby across the Trusswell on the far point. Down to Morgan Glasby. Coventry have turned it over though. And now a chance to get a head up, and it's Sam Prosser skating against Truswell. And now Harris, he's got Kent inside if he can find him. Good intervention there with the stick from Lawson Glasby to break that up. And then he swipes one forward for his brother Morgan to chase onto. Nothing comes of it though, as Coventry can knock the puck backwards into the Sutton zone. Cameron Glasby's pass through centre is intercepted, and Coventry have iced this one, so it's coming back in front of Hayden Laverick's net.
Yeah, 1 minute 29 on the restart, and right now Sutton, like you say, in full control. Coventry though, we've said it so many times this weekend, it's a one-goal game. The dynamic can flip on its head at the quickest opportunity, so don't write Coventry off yet.
Park backhands one around for James. James finds a bit of space for himself, plays it up to an open wing. Coventry taking half a change here after the icing. Now Park, come back, regroup, bat it forward for James. This is recovered by Russell for Sutton. Russell turning in his own zone, gets his head up, and a good long pass up to Saunders. Saunders handled that behind him, but he's got Glasby streaking to the net on the far side, but Brooke Smith is there to disrupt things for Coventry. Now inside, oh,
What
it's a
a
lovely
goal.
finish. Saunders, well, the feed inside, it was snapped at, one-timer that beat Laverick over his glove.
And we'll see that again in the replay now. In fact, no, that's the Temple replay from before. So yeah, he came in and he gets on his Saunders, picks his spot, lifts it over the glove of Laverick, and just like that, it's Sutton Sting 2, Coventry Blaze 0.
And you can't say it wasn't coming.
Well,
The way Sutton have played.
the pressure just kept building and building like a bottle of pop.
So Sutton have put out a couple of players for their first shift here, I think. Brooke Smith and Williams. This is Brooke Smith turning, but he's bumped off the puck by Mellett. A good little battle there between the two of them. Sees the Sting come away with the puck. They chip it off the glass. And now, winning that race is Williams. Out comes Laverick.
Dangerous.
Did well. Could get an assist here if someone can do something, but
That's
he
the buzzer.
can't, because that's the buzzer. And a confident period from the Sutton Sting sees them go in to the break at the end of the first 2-0 ahead of Coventry Blaze.
Well, it was a great period for Sutton. Coventry not out of the game yet though, still 40 minutes of hockey to play. You can catch the next period right after this short break. Welcome back to this second period of action in the Laidler 2 semi-final 2 between the Sutton Sting and the NIHL Coventry Blaze. It's currently 2-0 in favour of Sutton, and George, by the looks of it there, Sutton were comfortable.
It was a comfortable period for them. 15 shots on Laverick's net. They managed to make 2 of them stick. First was a nice little redirect by Templar, just at the top of the crease. Lovely little feed in.
Well,
he just
beautiful
redirected
goal.
it into the corner. Second was a well-taken one-time snapshot over the glove. That was Saunders who scored that one for Sutton. But the story of that period was Coventry couldn't handle that Sutton forecheck.
Yeah.
So, Sutton were just so good at dumping the puck in and then grinding it out, recovering it. And you had situations where there was 2 or even 3 Coventry players down deep, and one Sutton forechecker was getting in there. Yeah, the Glasbys, for example, been doing it really well, recovering a puck and being able to make something happen with it. So Coventry got some questions to answer for this period, I think.
Anytime there was that little bit of pushback from Coventry, Kushner was right in there to offer his services, wasn't he, as well? So,
we had a couple of big hits in the period, but I mean, I think Coventry did look a little bit stunned. They've had a chance to go back and reset. if they can come out with some jump, they did have their chances on the break, had a few good chances. It looks like have we got a goaltending change here?
It does look like it.
So, is that Joel Behrman, I think? So, I think Coventry bought 3 goalies today.
I do believe so. 34, that is.
Let's have a look. No. Can't quite see.
Just looking now. No, it's Laverick still.
Oh, it is Laverick.
Wearing the 34 shirt. Just to confuse us.
So, we do still have Lewis King in net. He faced 6 shots in that period. Hayden Laverick in the Coventry net. To our right, he faced 15.
So, Colton, Cameron and Lawson are going in for this one.
Yeah. Lined up here with Prosser, Kent, and I think that will be Harris. So, Coventry will win the face-off, and O'Neill plays it across. Coventry looking for that cross-ice pass to Sam Prosser. Backhands it down towards King's goal. Sutton tap one up, and that's taken by Kent. Now Harris. Up to the point, Gavigan long shot in. That was blocked by his own man, by Kent. Oh, Kent has just slashed the stick out of Truswell's hands, and that's drawn a penalty here. So, delayed penalty advantage for Sutton.
Not where they want to be right now with the fact that they've got the momentum now, giving them an advantage.
Yeah, Lawson Glasby. Over to Truswell now. Truswell inside takes a shot, deflected by Prosser, and Laverick handled it. And Sutton are going to go on to the advantage now.
Well, first power play of this matchup goes in favour of the Sutton Sting.
Kent shakes his head. It is one of those, isn't it? A stick check, when you basically slash your opponent's stick and they drop it, you're going to get the 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But most of the time they won't, and it's not going to get called. So you can kind of see why Kent feels like he got a raw deal there, but correct call overall by referee Fraley.
Face-off is won by the Blazers. They look to clear that.
Now Sutton have kept their top line on for this power play. It's Truswell. Down to Lawson Glasby. Up to Truswell. We've got all 3 Glasbys out, I believe. Glasby to Glasby. Up to Truswell. Down to Morgan Glasby. Back up to Truswell.
And
a good stick there.
Get a tip on that and clear it away.
Good stick from Brooks to break that up. Sutton regrouping. Lawson Glasby knocks one forward to his brother, Cameron.
And the Sting.
And now this is Morgan. Morgan's found a lane inside.
Oh, beautiful goal!
I think Coney may have put it into his own net, but it was one of the Glasbys. I think Cameron Glasby.
Yeah, hopefully we can see it again. Is it going to work? Fingers crossed. No, it's back the other way again, the Temple goal. So anyway, lovely little move in the middle there. Morgan Glasby bearing down on net, sweeps the puck on a little toe drag, manages to hook it back in, but as he's bringing it back in, it looks like the defender gets a touch on it, puts it past his own netminder. Either way, it's now Sutton Sting 3, Coventry Blaze 0.
So the jury is still out on which of the Glasbys scored that, but I think it was 48, which is Cameron Glasby. Here he is again. Cameron Glasby.
17 Morgan Glasby.
Oh, it was Morgan Glasby, beg your pardon.
So, yeah, Saunders and Truswell with the assists on that one. And now,
this is Bennett. Bennett for the Sting. Stretch pass looking for Russell. That was tapped forward by O'Neill. And Laverick goes behind his net to help out. O'Neill swings it back down to Gavigan. Gavigan leaves it nicely for O'Neill. And Coventry in control. Just a little bit less forward pressure from that Sting forecheck now that they're 3 goals to the good. Cov take a full change as Kushnirenko brings forward for Sutton. Kushnierenko gains the Coventry zone. Tried a shot inside, but he didn't get enough on it. Now Bennett has it for Sutton up at the point. He rode a hit from Prosser and then he managed to get the puck back. Coventry tap it forward though, clear the line. By Kushnierenko. A big high pass that Spencer couldn't handle. Now Upton controls for the Blaze. Upton's pass was away from his own players though, so Kushnierenko could just battle it back into the zone. Now Colton across to Spencer, and the net is off once again. That net does come off.
Quite easy, but not as easy as the other one. I've seen that bounce a few times. But yeah, no disrespect to Coventry at all. They've obviously made the way here. They're putting a performance up, but right now they're dancing to the beat of the Sutton Sting.
Yep. So Templar on the draw. Oh, and the pass back to the point was just out of the reach of defenseman Wright. So Sutton reorganise, and now they try and force it in with Meadows and Spencer. Meadows does come up with it, finds a way to step inside, and now carries it all the way down behind the Blaze net. It's reversed now for Templar. Templar knocks it back over where Meadows will pressure. Meadows throws a hit on his man, and that enables the puck to come loose. Now Mellett trying to settle things down for the Blaze. Here they come. Connor Wheeldon, he's loose. Oh, it's a good shot, and that was gloved by King and just spilled out of the glove. Still pushing now. She's Brooke Smith. His shot went wide. Spencer was just shoved off the puck there by Connor Wheeldon, and is that going to be a penalty?
I believe so.
It is. I think we've got a hooking call here.
And they're not doing themselves any favour.
Wheeldon questions the call, but this is going to put Sutton back on the power play.
And no doubt, probably back on the scoreboard with the way things have been playing out.
So Sutton 1 for 1 on the power play. Can they go 2 for 2? Orson Glasby out there with Morgan Glasby and Cameron Glasby. That's a lot of Glasbys for one line.
Yep.
This is Cameron trying to win a stick battle with O'Neill. O'Neill did win it, but he couldn't clear the zone. Now Truswell controls for the Sting. Truswell down to Lawson. Cameron.
Yeah, confirmed the hooking call.
Morgan over to Truswell. And Truswell down to
really
Lawson.
are patient and taking their time here.
Cameron, fully in control. Across to Morgan Glasby, up to Truswell. Oh,
good effort.
Super shooting chance there for Truswell, and he missed the net.
Good recovery and the straight back at it.
Lawson Glasby puts it down low, where Morgan can recover. Saunders swings back in behind the net as a recovery point for Morgan Glasby. Glasby was looking for Saunders, but instead it is the Blaze that break things up. 50 seconds left on this Sutton power play. Morgan Glasby over to his brother Cameron Glasby, but that broke down, and Cov do clear the zone. King missed the puck, but Spencer's going to go back and collect this and bring it forward. Both teams changing personnel here.
Surprised King knows what the puck is.
He hasn't seen much of it.
No.
It has to be said.
Templar back on the attack.
Colton in the corner rides a hit from Park. And now a high puck bouncing out to centre if Brooks can bring it loose, and Brooks has just cross-checked Spencer down. Spencer tripped him back, and I think the ref said, well, if you're both at it, then
my arms
I'll let you carry on.
It's going to be Colton chasing that one back. As out comes Wheeldon. That power play now 0-0.
So decent job from Coventry to just keep Sutton to the outside with all that zone time that they had. Now a long one up to centre is collected by James. James lost an edge though. And so it's been hooked loose by Meadows. Meadows continues to battle with James. And then his breakout pass to Templar came off a heavy stick. This is Kib Carlo for the Blaze. Kib Carlo over to James. James, soft pass forward for Venus. And it's an offside call here from the linesman.
Well, every time that the Blaze show some sort of premise of coming forward, it's shut out quickly, or they give it away on a silly penalty, and then Stinger coming straight back at them. 3-0 is a bit respectful at the moment, I think, from the Sting.
Yeah,
if they wanted to, they could really ramp this up.
Things can change, though. We know Coventry have got scoring power. They just haven't been able to get it to click yet. Still plenty of hockey to play. 32 minutes left. And now Coventry do have the puck in the Sutton zone. Backhand shot by Gavigan went wide. Kushnirenko jams on the brakes and then flips a long one, which is going to ice the puck. So there'll be a face-off right down in the Sutton zone now. Sutton look to get some attack going.
Remember, there is another game after this. It is the Morley second semi-final between the Solihull Barons and the Blackburn Hawks. The winner of that one goes forward to face the Billingham Stars tomorrow.
Ethan Wheeldon won the draw for Coventry.
In the meantime, both teams battling here for a place against the Billingham Buccaneers tomorrow.
Now, here comes Sutton. Colton rode a hit from Smith. And now he's got it down low to Morgan Glasby, looking for his brother. A little bit of sibling chemistry going on there between Lawson and Morgan Glasby.
As you can see now, the Blaze not giving up,
Lawson.
not rolling over, but willing to put the effort in to chase the puck.
Kushnirenko to Colton, but it came off his skate. Now Smith, if he's got the wheels, gets a long shot in on King. Turn it round, Sutton. Here we go. Glasby, Cameron Glasby tried to go inside, tried to go high. It came off the shoulder of Laverick. Truswell, his attempt to pump it back in, took a deflection and came out for Ethan Wheeldon. Good job, Kushnirenko, just to hold his position. Now Saunders coming forward for Sting. Saunders feed across. Nice back check there by Harris for the Blaze to intercept that. Here come the Blaze, up the middle. Now here's Harris. First chance we've really seen for him to get going. He's trying to find Prosser. That was blocked though. Good defensive effort by Sutton, giving nothing away for free here. Now Cameron Glasby's got very little support, so what can he do? He just delays it and then played a weak pass up to the centre.
Truswell's putting the body on.
Prosser's just bounced off that puck. Oh, Truswell bounced Prosser off that puck, I should say. Now here they come. Coventry, Prosser, man inside of him, but good job by the Sting back checker to hold things off, and that net,
net's off its moorings.
The net is off once more. We've said that more than a couple of times today already.
Yeah. Well, there are some flashes and signs of promise from this Coventry NIHL side. However, comfortable is an underlined adjective I'd use to certainly describe Sutton at the moment.
Yeah, it has evened out a little bit. Coventry have been pushing. They're just finding it hard to get pucks onto King. That can change quite quickly though, and there's plenty of time left to play as we approach the halfway point of the game. Now Coney going back to collect for Blaze to Sumner. He gets the legs going with a bit of speed, and a puck up to centre for Wheeldon. Wheeldon tried to play it back for Sumner, but it came off his stick, and Josh Humphreys will try and get it out for the Sting. Parham just floats one in on King.
Nice to see he's being reacquainted with the rubber puck.
Yes, Now, the puck is bouncing around quite a lot at neutral ice. Templer lifted a stick on his man, and it once again, Coventry can't quite come away with it. A loose puck is recovered by the Sting. This is Spencer. Spencer's pass up for Morgan Glasby is intercepted. Coney for Coventry across to Brooks. Brooks knocks it back to Coney. Puts it in the corner for Parham. Parham up to the open wing for James. Back to Parham. Overskates the puck. And then Josh Humphreys just bats it down from the wrong side of centre, so no change. Sutton ice the puck. Face-off will be coming back into Sutton zone.
8:50 remaining in the second period. Sutton Sting 3, NIHL Coventry Blaze 0.
Okay, they've changed their mind on the icing call, so we're going to have a set. We've allowed Sutton to change, and we're going to have a face-off at centre. Won by Coventry. This is O'Neill for Coventry. Long puck, flip forward for Prosser, who's offside and has to tag up. Harris forechecking for the Blaze. Puck hits a stick and is loose.
Body being,
yeah.
Prosser and Bennett, that was. Finishing the checks.
Neither team has got much control at the moment. It seems to be a lot of sort of stick battles out at centre.
Yep.
Sutton haven't been forechecking or establishing that kind of zone possession that they had in the first
Coventry
period.
waking up now to that forechecking earlier on.
Now Harris carries wide, looking for a feed. Good stick there from Bennett to disrupt that pass. Now Prosser up to O'Neill. O'Neill gets a shot in, that's blocked away by King. Prosser backhands it behind the Sutton net to Kent. Kent missed the return feed though, so Sutton will clear the zone. Sumner in a stick battle with the Sting forechecker. Away come Blaze. Dump entry. Swung round for Russell. Russell lost it for a moment, but then he found it, and now Lawson Glasby just swings it all the way around to Cameron Glasby. That's collected by Sumner though. And now Upton. Ooh, not quite clear the zone. And now Glasby, Cameron Glasby, turning, feeds up to the point. Long shot in, and that was redirected there by Kushnerenko. Bennett down to Russell. Russell feeds it back up to Bennett. Bennett's got plenty of room for the shot if he likes, and he does. That was blocked though by Mellett for the Blaze. And now Bennett one-timer. Laverick had it and then spilled it and had to sweep it behind his own net. Now Cameron Glasby. Oh, it's hit the post. Sutton pushing again for a fourth. Here come the Blaze. Only they couldn't get it to a stick, so it's an easy reset for Sutton. Bennett flipping a long one in. Laverick bats it towards the corner, and these forecheckers go to work. So again we see some of the Sutton players, Williams and Brooks Smith, who haven't been taking regular shifts, seeing them get a bit more time. Now Sutton's position in the game is looking relatively comfortable. Oh! Brooks Smith just ran into a hit there. Now Williams, good job on the forecheck, looking energetic.
Another one behind, there's a tripping goal coming.
Flipped his man up, and Brooks Smith's taken a penalty here, so this diminutive player will be going to the box for 2 minutes. It's the first Sutton penalty, so a chance for Coventry to get their nose into this game.
5:26 remains in the second period. And the Blaze, is this their first power play of the game so far, George?
Yep. So they've got out Kent, Prosser and Harris with Gavigan and Brooks. And Sutton immediately managed to clear it over the heads of the Blaze defence. Gavigan comes back, cradles the puck, plays it across to Kent. He's got a bit of space on this wing. Oh, and a nice little move to get past Truswell. Now he goes all the way around and looks for an inside feed to Brooks. Got up to the point to Gavigan, over to Kent. Kent's quick shot bounces off a few sticks and then comes loose to Harris. Harris across to Kent. Kent, oh sorry, beg your pardon, this is Brooks, not Kent. Fed it inside.
Good kill so far by the Sting.
The loose puck is cleared by Sting. Harris mishandled the puck dangerously, and now Truswell couldn't keep control of it either. So Coventry just settle things down. First minute of this power play done. Now Mellett carries over the blue line, turns, little delay, nice feed for Coney. Coney, oh across, oh Wheeldon had fantastic chance.
It's the best
he
chance
shot
I've had so
shot
far.
it a foot high.
Oh!
Good block, good block there by Marples for the Sting. And he's managed to clear the zone. 30 seconds left on this Blaze power play. O'Neill steps over, but they're offside. And linesman blows up. So 25 seconds remaining. Just under 4 minutes left in this second period, where Sutton have continued to sort of control the game, really. Blaze just struggling to get any dangerous attacks.
What
generated.
it is, though, George, I must admit, it's a great showcase of what the Ladler is offering at the moment in the development side of things.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, Coventry, they've...
It was a few years ago.
They've had a good year.
Putting it politely, they were the whipping boys of the league.
Absolutely, yeah.
And now they find themselves in the playoffs.
A good year. These are both teams full of, you know, young British trained players. So yeah, fantastic. And
you can hear there, Laverick just tapping away to symbol the.
A lot of these lads are going to have got many decades of play ahead of them. You know, and this is just an early experience in their careers. As Kent tried to.
Oh, King come flying out for that.
Find Gavigan. Gavigan now comes back and controls under a lot of pressure from Williams. Williams just out of the box. Williams now goes for a change. And Bennett comes back for Sting. Gets his feet going. But that pass is an easy intercept for Brooke Smith. Brooke Smith couldn't control it though, so it's Morgan Glasby. Trying to find Colton. That's broken up, and now Coventry have got some numbers forward, but Kushnirenko disrupted everything. Brooke Smith. Back to Coney. Coney up to Venus. Venus had to take it off his skate, but now knocks it to Brooke Smith. Oh, good block, Kushnirenko. James!
Oh, good effort.
Kushnirenko double block here,
not
and then a third one gets a good strong stick to bat it away. Good defensive play by Cameron Kushnirenko here, as Coventry just managed to keep it in, and then they don't. And now Park is going to play them offside. They didn't tag up quickly enough over on this near side. 2 minutes left to play then.
And a proper glimpse of what Coventry have got to offer finally, dare I say.
Yep.
3 goals though, are they going to come into this game too late?
Well, yeah, a period to turn over 3-goal deficit. It doesn't happen very often, but I mean, it can be done.
Doable.
Starts with the first.
Exactly.
So Coventry keep pushing for that first goal. And Sutton, I think, have iced the puck here.
Yeah, which is great for Coventry.
Yeah, probably overall just a bit more experience on this Sutton team.
Yeah.
You know,
well, like we said, there's a
to
few
show.
names we've been calling for a while now.
So Sutton win the face-off with Saunders. It's up to Upton. Saunders backhands one across to Russell. Oh, Russell.
Oh!
Well,
he's going to want that one back.
Russell was rolling his head. I think he fluffed the pass, to be honest, and it was just a weak one in, but it deceived Laverick. And Laverick wasn't set for it, and it's just crept in between. So we may be able to show you this again. Not sure. No, we can't show you again on the replay, but
you'll be able to catch the highlights some point in the future of the puck anyway. But yeah, as we now enter 1 minute 40 remaining in the second period, it's now Sutton Sting 4, NIHL Coventry Blaze 0. The biggest scoreline of the day. And dare I say, that could have been the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, very difficult to come back from this now.
As
Russell.
Sutton look to clear it out the zone once more. Coventry doing well to pin it in at the point. Trustwell looks to clear it out.
Oh, turnover. Now Harris can score if he can. Oh, it's juggled a little bit by King. But slightly careless turnover there. Saw
Harris with the best opportunity.
Yeah, that's the best chance that Coventry have had. He had all kinds of time for that shot. He shot high blocker on King, and King just managed to get his shoulder up and cradle the puck at the top between his blocker and his arm.
So George, for our fans at home there who might not have experienced what it's like to be between those pipes, you're a netminder and you've got somebody in the low slot like that shooting at you. Where are you wanting to take the puck?
If there's someone's up in that shooting position there, I'd like him to shoot it wide so I don't have to do anything. Is that a good answer?
Yeah, I suppose so. But if you've got to put yourself in the way of that goal, where as we've got a little bit of afters.
Little disagreement here between Brooke Smith and Bennett. And the linesmen are saying, please don't. And the crowd are saying, please do. And it looks like they won't.
And it all fizzles out.
Bennett's been called here for something.
But Krishnarenko will find somebody to go with and dance so shortly.
Well, I'm not sure what happens if they do get a penalty call. What's the deal with the final? These guys will want a full squad, won't they, for Billingham tomorrow?
Very much so.
They'll avoid getting goaded into anything.
But going back to what we were saying, you're putting your body on the line as that shooter's coming down on net. Where are you wanting to take the puck?
I mean, I'm not an experienced goalie. I've had a little dabble, I've got to say, but you just have to keep your hands high as a goalie and be ready to seal down low. Great shooters can pick corners on you, so you just want someone who's going to hesitate long enough for you to get a strong angle and close everything out. Most goalie saves are really a question of positioning rather than reaction. So the longer it takes a forward to release the puck, the more chance you've got to establish a good position.
Which is why we see the goalies getting caught out by so many of them snapshots.
Yeah. Now, Sumner for the Blaze is collecting this puck for James. Blaze onto their second power play, but just struggling to get any kind of control going as the period comes to an end.
Well, another 2-0 period there for the Sutton Sting as they comfortably ease out over the Coventry Blaze NIHL team. There'll be more action right after this short break. Welcome back to this third and final period of this Laidler semi-final 2 matchup between the Sutton Sting and the NIHL Coventry Blaze. It's currently 4-0 to the Sutton Sting. George, a commanding presence and possibly the nail in the coffin done already.
Yeah, well, listen, I'll tell you what, that second period was more balanced than the first. Cov have had their chances, and they can get something from this if they keep pushing. So, they've had a super season, they made the playoffs for the first time in a decade, super winning record, just got to come out with a bit of belief, come out with a bit of energy, see what you can get out of this. Who knows?
Well, that's it. You got nothing
why
to
not
lose.
today for a miracle? Why not?
You got nothing to lose, have you? Well, it's going to be interesting.
So we see Sutton just ahead in the centre of your picture, wearing the white jerseys, ready to take to the ice. Meanwhile, in their dark blue jerseys, Coventry over to our left. They will be shooting left to right. Sutton will be shooting right to left. We did say Lewis King there, the Sutton netminder, just stepping on the ice now. He has 5 shutouts this year. Oops, I mentioned it.
Yeah. And
Is he?
dare I say, well, dare we say,
He got another.
I don't want to curse him too early.
He doesn't believe in hockey curses. If he did, he would not be wearing number 99.
Well,
Because that is
true.
going to anger the hockey gods.
Gods, I thought there was
But,
only one. But yeah, no, I completely understand. We're just literally waiting for the officials now as they can make it their way to the ice. And we will start this third period very shortly.
So Coventry starting 5, having a little
Well, of course, they are on the power play.
head to head here. Trying to think of some ways that they can generate scoring chances. They did outshoot Sutton in that period.
Well, Bennett finds himself in the box at the moment for the Sutton Sting. So with
Yep.
1 minute and 11, Coventry will have the man advantage.
So Russell and Saunders, the Sutton forwards, killing a penalty. And Coventry got their top line of Kent, Prosser and Harris, who's on the puck now. Harris to Prosser. Prosser opts to dump one in where Kent can chase. Kent bodies his man away from the puck, and he and Prosser go to work to get the puck loose. This is Kent. Kent inside.
Oh, good effort.
Pad save there by King. Now Harris shoots, but that was deflected. Came loose for a Sutton player to bat it all the way back down. Now Gavigan up to Kent. Kent puts one in for Brooks. Brooks reverses it down towards Harris. Now Kent. Up to Brooks. He's got a lane for a shot.
Oh.
And, that didn't miss by much. Gavigan taps it forward for Harris. Harris, low feed to the net. Now Gavigan needs to be quick, but he wasn't quick enough. And Sutton managed to get it out again. And this penalty is over. Bennett returns to the ice, and we're back to 5-on-5. Sumner over to Brooks, but dispossessed by Morgan Glasby. Oh, looking inside for Colton. And one of the Coventry players knocked it just wide of his own net there. Upton to Brooks. Brooks backhands it
Plays
out of the zone, clears the lines. Now Colton, lovely backhand pass to Glasby. Glasby going back inside for Colton.
Oh,
lovely save, Laverick. Laverick stacking the pads there.
Not
to
happy
beat
with that,
Colton.
dives on that, and with that she pushes that puck away.
Oh, it was a tasty little play. Morgan Glasby coming over, faked shot, and then just laid a soft pass over to Colton. Colton met it solidly on the backhand, and Laverick came across one pad on top of the other to make the save. Park now for Coventry, looking for an exit. Now Wheeldon. Coventry knock one through to centre, but it's back with Sutton. Glasby lifts a high one this time towards Colton, but Upton handles that. And Sumner manages to get the puck loose for, this is Mellett. Mellett driving wide. He's got Wheeldon on the inside if he can find him, but composed play by Bennett there to recover the puck. But now Kushnirenko hit the back of the net, so Wheeldon recovers that puck. Wheeldon up to the point to Coney. Coney lines up to shoot. That shot blocked by Kushnerenko. Coventry cycle it back down to Mellitt. Lawson Glasby's lost his stick. Mellitt reverses it back in his direction. Now it's up at the point with Coney. Good pressure by Coventry there for a moment, but Sutton have broken it down. And now Coventry just played a somewhat aimless pass across, which Bennett has managed to collect. Bennett coming inside. Turns, nice feed to himself. He's still got it. Over to Meadows. Meadows one-timer. Didn't get what he wanted on it. Meadows puts it back inside. Spencer falling, tried to find Templar. Templar whiffed on the one-timer, but now he had a redirect chance. That's safely gathered by Laverick. Chances for both teams then to start this period.
Yeah, again, it's Coventry on, done and out and turned over here. They are still fighting with much respect to them. However, it is, dare I say, too little too late.
Yep, Sutton's game to lose now as O'Neill turning gets hammered by Spencer. Really threw himself into the hit. Gavigan, nice bit of control to find Harris. Harris, stretch pass up to Prosser. Kent coming through the middle. Prosser to Harris, and that play then broke down, and now here comes Bailey Templar. He opts to just flip one forward. Laverick corrals the puck, spins it up to Prosser. Prosser tapped it forward, but it's kept in by Wright. Wright fed it towards the slot, where Spencer collected, tried to backhand, and now away come Coventry. Kent, he's got Harris on the outside of him. Harris on the backhand, tried to get it back inside to Kent. Now, Gavigan's got it if he can stay on his skates. But Sutton clear the zone. Park taps it back forward for Gavigan. Gavigan dumps one in. Sumner chasing for Coventry. And now he's recovered one and he puts it inside. And a loose puck for a second. Whoa! Well, ooh, look out. Spencer was caught there by Park. I don't think there was any malice in it, but Spencer was reaching for a puck. And I think he's just had a flash of arm or shoulder across the front of his cage there. Spencer looks to be okay. He's just slowly getting to his feet. Gets a ripple of applause from the crowd. And I think there's a head contact there. Is he going to get walked down to the... No, he's going straight back to the bench, so it appears to be okay. So still at 5-on-5 then. Just over 4.5 minutes of this third period gone. Referees having a discussion. It was contact to the head there, but it seemed to be incidental. Fraley didn't make a call to begin with, so everyone's agreed that there is no penalty to be had. And the linesman will prepare to drop the puck. His neutral zone face-off. Mellitt contesting against Saunders. Saunders wins it, gets it across to Trusswell for Sting. Gets to the red, dumps it in. Glasby will try and squeeze that in the zone, but Coventry managed to get it up, but only as far as Marples, who ensures that it goes right back down behind the Coventry net. Now Sumner kicking it up to himself. Feeds the wing. Sumner again collects. Can't bring it out though. And yeah, Sutton just make it so difficult for Coventry to come out with possession. So they try and tap one forward, but that hits the line's person, I should say. And the best they can do is get it up to Brooks, and Brooks taps one forward so that Coventry can now try and get on the forecheck. They've done that successfully now with Brooks Smith. Brooks Smith tried an inside pass. There wasn't really anyone there for it. Now James, across to Brooks.
You just want them to get one.
Yeah, well, if they can push, now's the time for it. So Brooks Smith, Brooks and James on this Coventry line. Created a shot opportunity there. And now Brooks throws a hit. Russell goes back at him, but referee's hand stays down.
Tension starting to fray now.
Now here's Glasby, Con Glasby across to Trusswell, Cameron Glasby, sorry. Back come this line with James, Brooke Smith and Brooke.
Beautiful passing by James.
Inside to Brooke Smith. Dispossessed though by the Sutton defenceman. Cameron Glasby tries to bring it up, but he's frustrated by Coventry forecheckers. So instead he opts to change sides, go across to Trustwell. Trustwell looking for a long pass up to Marples, but he's offside. So that's going nowhere.
What an effort that was. But we go back to the effort before from James, and it's Coventry, you just feel like they deserve to put at least one on the board for the amount of effort they're given.
Well, Sutton have put out their fourth line. I think this is probably the first time they've been out. Got Brooke Smith, he has been out before, but Ackers and Watson, I think this is their first shift, so see if they can get something. This is Ackers. Ackers snaps a long one in on Laverick. Laverick gathers. So they've earned themselves a attacking zone face-off. Kushnerenko just directing the setup. Ackers lined up to shoot here if Watson can get a clean win, but he doesn't. It goes to Gavigan. And Coventry looks to come away with Prosser. Prosser immediately under pressure though from Brooke Smith. And this is Harris. Harris tried to step inside Kushnerenko, but Kushnerenko just maintained his space. And now Ackers couldn't get the puck up for Sutton. Get a second chance here. Got a bit of room. Switches sides. Puts it across to Bennett. Bennett gets the wheels going. Comes up through the middle. He's got Brooke Smith on one side of him. And Brooke Smith now has just knocked it back into the corner where Bennett had a chance to recover it, but it is Coventry that come away. Gavigan's pass was behind Kent, and that'll go for icing. And it's still not really clicking for Coventry as much as they try.
12 minutes 32 remains in this game, and you've got to think now Coventry are playing for pride more than anything. Will they do enough to maybe draw the Sting into a few silly penalties?
Lawson Glasby, clean win on the face-off, and a good point shot in from Kushnerenko was padded away by Laverick. Lawson tried to get round Mellett but couldn't get round the referee. So Morgan Glasby goes in, pressuring on the forecheck. Now Kushnerenko had to get a bit of pace on there to stop the Coventry forward from negating icing. And when the whistle blows, the puck comes all the way back down into the Coventry zone. So 12 minutes and 9 seconds left to play. Sutton sitting comfortably as 4-0 leaders in this game.
And it does look like it will be the Billingham Buccaneers versus the Sutton Sting tomorrow for that Laidler playoff final.
Gavigan for Coventry, up for Sumner. That came loose though, and the teams exchange possession once again. Now Gavigan carrying over with a bit of purpose. Narrow angle shot, and there it is.
They finally get one.
Gavigan made it with some purposeful skating, drove it wide, got a shot into the pads of King, and kicked it right out into the path of, was it Gavigan? It was.
It was. Good effort, and that is what we wanted to see. Some sort of compensation for the amount of effort that they've put in. It's now Sutton Sting 4, NIHL Coventry Blaze 1.
The Coventry with a bit more jump now that they've got the goal they've worked so hard to produce.
Oh.
Brooks has got room inside and he shot high on King. King saved it but spilled it immediately back out, so Cov can go to work again here. They can't quite trap the puck in though, so they reset with Park on defence. Pass up to Brooks. Brooks taps it forward into the corner where Venus pressuring Marples, and the Coventry forecheckers are doing a good job here turning the puck over. James goes in, to pressure, but it comes all the way across for Sting, number 86. That's Meadows. Meadows and Spencer. Up to the point to Marples. Spencer's cross pass was deflected. And a hit there thrown.
Well, a few hits going in now and a few little jabs off the pucks as well.
Yeah. Oh, out in front for Templar. Laverick sticks that away. Brooks throws a hit on his man, and he's...
Oh, and there we go. That's
Spencer comes in and shoves Brooks. I don't think there was anything dirty about the hit. I think he just caught him against the corner of the boards, perhaps.
Well, medics are going to come and check anyway.
So that's Marples, who is okay. Perhaps just had the wind knocked out of him.
And he's pleading to the official there.
So both sides changing personnel for this face-off, which will be in the neutral zone, I think.
Are we seeing someone go to the box?
No.
I don't believe we are,
No penalty on the plate. So Kent, Harris and Prosser out for the Blaze. Cameron Glasby, his pass for Kushnierenko went wrong. And now Kent feeds inside off the skate of Harris. It breaks up though. And here comes Sutton with speed. Cameron Glasby in the middle. Oh, he just corralled it. But corralled by Laverick as it was briefly on the stick of Cameron Glasby. But he couldn't do much with it. He was in too tight. 4-1 Sting then, with 10 minutes left to play.
Oh, and there's Kushnierenko's going after people on the bench now. Well, we know he's a fiery character. We said that before. But the bench getting a penalty for inciting.
Not sure what happened there, but Kibcarlo, who number 48, was briefly on the ice. I think, did they mess this change up? Did they just briefly have 6 out? But the puck wasn't dropped, so they can't have too many men. Oh, well, no idea what Kibcarlo was doing out on the ice.
Oh!
But he now wants to go with Kushnierenko. Kushnierenko's inviting him to go.
And the refs won't have any of it.
Kibcarlo escorted to the penalty bench. Kushnierenko also asked to leave the ice, but he can go to his team bench. Sting get a full change. Not sure what the call is here. Referees seem to be discussing it. Well, Cov have worked hard to get their goal, within 3 goals of the of levelling it, and now they take a penalty. Not really sure what, but it wasn't a penalty in the play, so certainly doesn't help their chances of getting back into this game. Now,
we'll get the confirmation on what the penalties are now. A slashing call.
Oh, right. Truswell, long shot in. Back up to Truswell. It's going to go across to, out front for Saunders, and he just miscued the one-timer.
Well, Truswell knows he can skate back and chew some of this clock up. They're in no rush.
Sutton power play is 1 for 2 so far. Gavigan. Oh, no, that's cut out by Truswell. Truswell across to Glasby. Glasby over to his brother Cameron. Up to the point with Truswell. Drives one in. Oh! And it's in.
Oh! And
I thought Laverick had it, but it was clearly loose, and someone pounced to sweep it in.
And Kibcarlo
looks like it's Morgan Glasby
in the penalty box in frustration.
He's forgotten his glove. He's gone back for it now. So, yeah, it's the second power play goal for Morgan Glasby, we think, which sees Sutton regain their 4-goal comfortable lead in this game. 9 minutes left to play.
Well, I've said it once, I say it again, playing for pride now. And a few checks going in, so don't write this game off yet. There might still be a couple of fireworks.
Spencer's going to be called,
that's a big hit on the
this.
post.
So the initial call was on Spencer, who ran Park into the boards.
And Temple taking one on the near side post.
A boarding call. I don't think they've added anything to it. So Sutton's turn to go short, as Spencer takes a seat in the box. He's played well, Spencer. He's been a lively presence for
and it's
Sutton.
frustration now for the sake of the teams. They don't want to let this spill over.
Okay, face off down in front of Lewis King's net. What can Coventry do here? Bennett turns the puck over for Sutton, goes off the glass. And it's down into the Coventry zone. Coventry collect and a stretch pass all the way up to Brooks. Comes off his stick, Brooks turns. And they look to get set up, but Brooks' pass inside was blocked by Saunders. Now it's Kent with the puck for Coventry behind the Sutton net. Up to Brooks. Harris. Harris's pass wasn't really aimed at a stick. Now Harris has got a second chance. That one's better. Finds Brooks. Brooks stops up. Oh, Kent turning, shoots. And now it's loose for Harris, but I think it was a double save there by King.
Was banging on the door there, and King stands tall. But tell you what, they're certainly wanting to go out with make a point, aren't they?
Coventry full change here as they look for their second goal of this game. Now Gavigan, we've seen him create Coventry goal with his the Coventry's only goal with his skating.
Out front, good effort
front,
again.
That was Mellett. Sting clear again. So Joel Gavigan back, collects, feeds up to the wing to Mellett, but he's engaged by Marples. Now Gavigan's got it. Gavigan, get those legs going. He's got Wielden up behind him, but he feeds across for Venus. And that was a good chance.
Very good chance.
Gavigan up to Sumner. Sumner can't get past Truswell though. And here come the Sting. It's,
good defensive
Meadows,
play.
I think. That was cut out smartly by the Coventry defender, by Wielden.
And the power play ends.
So Sting has killed off the penalty to Spencer. And we're back at 5 on 5 with just 6.5 minutes left on the clock. Sumner comes out of the corner for Coventry, but he's stripped to the puck by Spencer. And Colton was ready for the one-timer, but the puck changed direction on him. Upton
just aided around up the way.
Tips it past his man to James. James up to centre for Sumner, but another loose pass makes an easy collect for Sutton. Here comes Upton up the middle. Has to get checked out of the way by Colton. Now Park trying his best to get something going here for Coventry. Truswell, good intervention to stop Harris from bringing forward. Oh, and a giveaway. Now it's Morgan Glasby, goes backhand, and Laverick. Good save, Laverick.
Great save, Laverick. Read that really well.
Now Glasby comes out the corner with it, and Lawson Glasby had a great chance.
Ooh, that was dangerous. Marples had his head down there.
Few words between Brooks and Marples here up at the point. Brooks Smith dispossesses Lawson Glasby. Colton comes in, pins his man to the boards. And they're all battling down low, but out in front, Lawson Glasby just managed to get a soft one in on Laverick. Laverick's gathered that.
Yeah, you can see Brooks is itching, isn't he? There's something there. Where every time he goes to make a move, one of the referees is behind him. 5-11 is all that remains in this game. Coventry looking for another consolation goal.
So Josh Humphreys comes back on defence for Sting, collects the puck, plays it up to Adam Brooksmith for the Sting. Wright is pinned to the boards by Kent, and Sutton want a call on that, but there wasn't anything really in it. And now the pushing and shoving has started, but the referee lets them play. It's a floaty one from Harris, which went over King's net. Now, Ackers goes wide on Coney. Watson battling with Ackers, try and keep the puck in. Here come Coventry. Sumner, get his legs going, gets round Humphreys. Still got it, Sumner. Oh, and he had Kent on the inside, but he found him too late. And this is going to be a whistle here. Something,
hooking call.
A hooking call, okay. So some good skating there by Sumner.
Well, it's Humphreys who's going in the box. So Blaze, with 4:13 left on the clock, have an opportunity to pull one back.
And they win the draw and try a low drive into traffic in front of King's net. This is Wheeldon for Coventry. Backhands one behind the Sutton goal, but Kushnierenko has got enough on that to clear the zone. Ooh, some wheels there by Russell to create a short-handed chance, but now Wheeldon, nice move, comes inside and tried to get it up over the glove of King, but missed the net. Now Wheeldon's got Prosser inside, takes it onto the backhand,
great, like
that one
save.
wide. Beg your pardon, this is Wheeldon now. Wheeldon goes across, James, oh
there
yes!
It is. Drew King out with the fair shot, left the net wide open, thank you very much. And with 3:28 left in this game, it's now Sutton Sting 5, NIHL Coventry Blaze 2.
So power play goal there for Coventry Blaze on their fourth attempt. James finishing his own rebound. Within 3 minutes 28 left to play. Never say never.
Yeah, we've seen bigger things done.
Sutton win the face-off though. This is Truswell. Gavigan recovers it, played it.
And the same Kent chipped it on.
I felt that Kent did. Kent also agrees, but the call is the call. So this face-off is going to go all the way back down into the Coventry zone.
So face-off will be left-hand side of Laverick's net in the Coventry defensive zone. And it looks like it's Lawson Glasby that went in for the draw there.
Coventry win the draw, but Colton recovers it for the Sting. Now Kent, he's got Harris off in front, but the pass is just too far ahead. Now
King's out of his net.
King's gone walkabout.
And it's
Harris,
out front,
yes!
and there it is, it's in!
They're finally making it click, and they're within 2 now.
Well, 3 minutes or 2:59 on the clock. 2 goals is all it requires now. Blaze with the late surge. It's now Sutton Sting 5, NIHL Coventry Blaze 3. And the fans happy to be seeing a game. It'd have left it to last minute, dare I say.
Yeah.
Well, last minutes.
Kent and Harris have found it hard to get anything going tonight, you sense, but when King made the mistake, when he mishandled the puck, they were ready. And so the game is now a 2-goal game. And just a little bit more anxious here for the Sting. They've been feeling comfortable. They need one more though to get that comfort back. Here's Glasby driving wide. Cameron Glasby goes around the world. We drop it off for Bennett. No, he'll take it out of the zone. Eating off some of these seconds. And then he spins it back to centre for Bennett. And Bennett will backhand it into the Coventry zone. Russell turns, gets it up to the point for Bennett. Bennett's shot is blocked, but it's out to Cameron Glasby. Glasby turns and shoots that in on Laverick. Laverick freezes the puck. 2 minutes and 9 seconds left to play.
Yeah, you can see what the plan was there from the Sting. Just get the puck in towards their zone and then pass it around. If we get a shot on, great, but chew that clock up. And that seems to be the order of the day now for the Sutton Sting. Chew the clock up, pucks on net are a bonus.
We've got a timeout, I think.
Yeah.
For Coventry.
Coventry NIHL players call a 30-second timeout.
What's being said now, George?
Well, they'll be giving instructions to Laverick for, when he should come over. They'll be picking the sixth skater to come out. I can't actually remember where the face-off's going to be. So they'll obviously need to get control of it up in the Sutton zone before they can pull Laverick. They'll be organising the next change. I would guess it will be Hunt, Harris and Prosser that will come on after this. Oh, hang on. We've got Hunt, Harris and Prosser out now, have we? With Gavigan. Yep. Hunt, Harris, Prosser, Gavigan. And I think that's Coney. No, it's O'Neill. So face-off is down in the Coventry zone. Laverick will be shortly looking for instructions from the bench so that Coventry can get a sixth skater out. Sutton control though. Bennett down in the corner for Glasby.
2 minutes remaining.
Kent recovers the puck, but his pass came off the net, so he has to work hard to get it back. But he's now escaped past his man.
You're
and Harris
Laverick
is in.
Scored.
He's in behind Bennett. Bennett threw his stick.
Oh!
Through the
What
legs,
a
move
goal!
over Harris. And Coventry, like that, are back in this.
Within a goal. Wow! King left out to dry. And it all started from that play behind the net. Passed up forward, great vision to find Harris, who was away to the races. Held off the defender, absolutely waves the wand, sits down King and slots it through the 5-hole. And like that, it's Sutton Sting 5, NIHL Coventry Blaze 4.
So 1 minute 44 seconds and a very edgy 1 minute 44 seconds for Sutton here, who've looked comfortable for most of the game. But we said never say never, didn't we?
We did.
And Coventry have not given up on this.
Well, one eye's got to go back to Laverick now because you've got to imagine that he's going to take off again.
So Park for Coventry, back to Coney. Coney plays a pass up to an open wing. Mellett, good job to turn this over. Mellett won his stick battle, and he's in. He shoots high. Rebound, Sutton. Double save there by King just when it matters most. And Sutton have iced the puck.
Well, yeah. Am I going? Laverick's looking at the bench.
This will give them the option to pull Laverick. You would think they probably would. They might wait to win the face-off.
No.
Yeah, Laverick is coming over.
Laverick is being told, stand right by that gate. 6 men out for the Coventry Blaze.
So crucial face-off here for Kent. And what's happening? We just one of the lines is checking the net is on. So Kent on the draw against Saunders.
Well, they've left it late, but what a game they've given us now.
And it is Sutton that win the face-off, and they slap it down, but that is going wide, so that will be another icing. And the puck will come right back.
And
Sutton protesting, yeah. I'm not sure why. There's a conference here between the linesman and referee.
Laverick's come back out.
Trying to determine whether it was actually icing or not. Laverick is back out, so Coventry with 5 skaters.
Go,
Nope.
he's being told go.
Laverick is coming to the bench. 6 shooters out now for Coventry. They've got 68 seconds to find a goal. Kent's won the face-off. It's up to the point, long shot in, Clough King. Well, I have to say there were points in this game where I didn't think we were going to see this kind of excitement, but hats off to Coventry. They've given us a thrilling finish, if nothing else.
They've pulled Laverick back out, however.
Well, Laverick's been coming and going like a yo-yo here. They need to make their mind up. This is O'Neill, shot in.
He's gone again. He's gone again.
Yep. The 6th attacker is out.
As Harris
is trying to win
the long way
the
round.
puck against Spencer. But now it's Glasby, flips one out to centre.
Oh,
and Russell should be able to finish this. Yes,
I
he will.
thought so. Oh, he's
head
taking
first he goes. I think he's okay. He seems fine. He's just won it for Sutton. Took a tumble, went headfirst into the boards after
they were all diving
to
into
backhand the loose puck into the empty net.
just make sure he is okay.
Yeah, well, he's up on his knees. I think he's
just more winded and
just stunned.
yeah.
Well, hopefully when the pain wears off, he'll have time to give himself a smile, because he has just made the sting safe, I would say.
Well, yeah, I would say so. With 41 seconds left, an absolute Superman effort by Russell makes it the Sutton Sting 6, NIHL Coventry Blaze 4. In a 10-goal game that started off looking like a whitewash.
Yeah. I mean, by the end of the second...
And it's more, I think, his knee. George looking at the way he's been helped off.
Well, he did hit his knee on the post. So we hope that we will see Russell tomorrow in the final. He's not going down the tunnel. He's gone to the players' bench.
Goal number 6 for the Sutton Sting, scored by number 25, Callum Russell.
Well, formalities now. It's mere what it is as we line back up. With 41 seconds left. 2 goals is a huge ask. That's a hooking call. Not given. Oh, it is now.
Yeah, he's called it, yeah. So...
As the Sting throwing his puck round, back out again.
Lawson Glasby, the shot there,
Obviously,
saved by Laverick.
empty net up the other end on the delayed penalty.
15 seconds left, and if Sutton can hold on to this puck, we may not even get a whistle, but we will get one now.
And that was a big hit.
Lawson Glasby took a spill down behind the Coventry goal. He's played well today. There was times in that first period where Sutton were absolutely all over it, but Coventry bit by bit clawed their way back into this game.
Mellis is the one who is responsible for that, so he goes to the box. So Sting will see off this game with the man advantage.
Sutton just getting the right number of skaters out. Glasby over to Cameron Glasby across the Trustwell. Trustwell takes a shot. Laverick, that'll be the final event of the game as Laverick makes a save. Well, hats off to Coventry. They made it a really exciting finish to this game. They've had a super season. They'll be back. But it's Sutton who are going on to face Billingham tomorrow, Ben.
Exactly, George. A great performance put in by the Blaze. However, today belongs to the Sutton Sting. So tomorrow's Laidler final will be between the Billingham Buccaneers and the Sutton Sting. One boasting an impressive defensive unit, the other formidable firepower. Is it going to be a stalemate, or are we going to have goal fest galore? Make sure you tune in for that game. Until then, I've been Bentley.
I've been George Perry.
And this has been Drop the Puck.